This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
RuneScape, a game that now has over 20 years of history. But is this history defined by its shitty lore and ugly statues, or truly by the players themselves who have shaped this game for the last 2 decades? So what better way to define the most historic and nostalgic events in RuneScape than to sit down, have a nice cold one, and talk with the actual players who witnessed these events today.
Welcome to RuneScape Drunk History!
But before we get into a wild night of RuneScape nostalgia and heavy drinking, I wanted to first give a shout out to our sponsor today, Opera GX. Opera GX is a web browser, of course, but it's built specifically for hardcore gamers like myself.
Oh yeah!
With GX Control, you're able to limit your RAM and CPU usage on this browser, meaning you can experience a less lag and friendly zone inside your favorite game. Look at this comparison right here in the task manager of how much more CPU and memory Chrome uses. You can even limit your network bandwidth that the browser is consuming. And no longer do you have to actually go to the Twitch page to get notifications of when your favorite streamer is on. You're able to authenticate your Twitch and Discord and have all kinds of notifications for both platforms on the Opera GX system. So if you haven't noticed, I'm also a big guy who's into design. And speaking of design, Opera GX has a sleek neon light design that can be paired and even work with the functionality of Razer Chroma users. So get your hands on this beautiful, wonderful browser that you could have today for the very low price of $0 because it's a web browser and web browsers are free. What do you have to lose? Go to the description below, download Opera GX, comment and tell me even what you think of the browser and if it really fits your needs. I love its functionality. Today, for our very first journey of drunken RuneScape history, I decided to take a quick trip and meet Ice Poseidon at Alcarid Palace, otherwise known as 10 feet back from my desk. I wanted to thank Ice Poseidon for being here today. Here he is, the man himself, Ice Poseidon.
Hello, how you doing? What's up?
Okay.
I'm lit right now. Drinking some good old Tito's vodka.
Tito's vodka. I've never had Tito's vodka. Is that like a very expensive drink? Is that top-notch shit right there, or is that
No, hell no. It's cheap as fuck, bro. Did you get drunk off fucking Bud Light right now?
I've gotten 5 normal Bud Lights. I've gotten this what is this? In like a 22-ounce can of Bud Light, and then I just drank a Bud Light Platinum. If you didn't know, Bud Light Platinum is 6% alcohol. A very heavy drink, dude. Definitely comparable to your 40% alcohol vodka. What is Ice Poseidon's drink of choice? Like what do you usually drink whenever you drink?
Like going to beer gardens and shit. Like a lot of places that have craft beer and make their own like seltzers, make their own ciders, places like that. That's where I like to get lit. But if I travel, I'll go with the vodka or margarita.
So what is craft beer? That's like, why is it called?
It's like a
beer. Like what? I don't understand. You know, like what is craft beer?
I don't really know. It's like a beer that tastes good. It's like a beer with sugar. I don't know. It tastes fucking good, and it's like they make it themselves. I don't really know. I'm not a beer expert, but it just tastes good.
Oh yeah!
So, my good friend Gray Voldesad has been a bug abuser for many years. So, I was wondering, he's known you for many years. So I was wondering if you've been a bug abuser as well. If I already asked this.
When I was younger, oh man, I was huge into it. I loved it. As soon as I found out about it, I was like, damn, this shit is fun as fuck. I got banned on my main account. I was bored of RuneScape anyways, and I'm like, all right. I saw other people glitching, and I'm like, yo, this shit's fun as fuck. The first glitch that was like publicly known to the public was this stackable interface glitch with the quick chat. And you spin you spin the spinning plate, and then you spam click the fucking the quick chat thing, like button, and it would open up a bunch of interfaces. So I'm like, yo, when that got leaked and I did it in the fight caves, my main account got banned, and I said, fuck Jagex, I'm just gonna be a bug abuser now. and I just made new accounts and was a bug abuser. And yeah, there was this one glitch that I remember. It was with the Slug Menace quest, and it gives you, lets you teleport to instanced areas, like other players' instanced areas. When I was doing paths in 2008, I never tried to go in any specific instance. I used to just go in people's fight caves and help them, and just fuck
and
with
help
them,
them,
shit, you know? Yeah, I would like.
You just go.
No, I would.
On fight caves. Shut up, dude.
Well, yeah, I would use an account that I just fucking had at the time. My friend would give me an account or something, and then I would go fucking help them, go attack the things and help them get a fire cape, or maybe just fuck with them. Really, I'd just be like, yo, what's up? And they how'd you get here? And I'm like, I don't give a don't worry about it, you know. I say I'm a J-mod or some shit, you know. I gotta pee really bad. Can I go pee?
Yeah, we gotta do a cheers, man.
Let's do it. I'll take another shot. Fuck, I've taken 5 shots in the past probably 45 minutes, but I'll take another one. Let's fucking do it. I'm lit right now.
All right.
Cheers. Cheers, bro.
All right. What I wanted to ask you was what I wanted to ask you was about the drop party you did. You did it in RuneScape, and you had a lot of people fucking there, and all of a sudden the world's crashed, dude.
Yeah.
Did you plan for this to happen? Well, why did
I will say
crash?
I'm probably the dude who's given away the most money in RuneScape ever to people. So yeah, so the world, I did a 20 bill drop party. The worlds kept crashing because so many people kept trying to get into the worlds. And I was like, after the first world crashed, I said, okay, the worlds are crashing when I drop gold. So let's crash all the worlds for fun.
You crashed the worlds?
I won 32 bill staking, and I said, let's give it all away. So I went to every world, and we crashed all the worlds, or as many as we could. And we ended up crashing 7 worlds when I was dropping billions of gold GP in these 7 worlds, and they were permanently offline for 7 hours, okay, until Jagex got back in the office the next day. So we not permanently, but for 7 hours we crashed about 7 or 8 worlds before I ran out of GP, because I had to drop enough GP for people to try to keep getting into the world. I'll have to try to do it again. I'll have to do another staking stream.
Do another staking stream. But did a Jagex mod DM you about crashing the worlds? Did he say stop crashing the worlds? Did anyone come to you and say stop? No one?
No, they liked it. They would
liked
DM me. They DM me and they say, yo, you're fucking awesome. The Jagex mods are fucking 20 years old, bro. They don't give a fuck about the... Hold on, fuck, shit. Hold on, sorry. Ran over the cable. Yeah, the Jagex mods are 20 years old, bro. They don't give a... They don't care. Bro, they just want to be they want to be in on this shit, right? And if you're a big streamer and you fucking are there crashing worlds and dropping 20, 30 bill, the Jagex mods just want to be there with you. You know, they're like fans. They're like viewers, you know? They're they're normal people. They're not going to be stop crashing the worlds. They're going to be let me get some, fucking GP. So
no one contacted you from the JMod staff. They said
no. They did. They contacted me, but not to stop. They contacted me they encouraged it. You know, they said, "Yo, they said, yo, what you're doing is awesome. Keep doing it." You know, it's just bound to happen. You can't stop the world from crashing when you have enough people in one spot. But I think they fixed that issue by now, anyways. but we ended up duping items on accident. The world's crashing is, you can't help that. What were we saying? What were we talking about?
I don't know. It's something about a rollback. So.
Oh yeah, we were duping items on accident. I didn't dupe any items, but viewers were DMing me saying that they would crash and they log back in and items were duped because the worlds kept crashing. And then I know there was a bug. There was a bug after that ended up happening where if you crash the worlds, you can dupe items by crashing the worlds. Maybe that drop party is where it was discovered. I don't fucking know. But people were duping items when they would crash when the worlds would get crashed.
So I noticed a very specific clip in this entire instance was like you were saying like you said it specifically, imagine a rollback for like a few seconds or two. At that point, did you know that possibly like people were duping items or like you were? I did.
You did? Yeah, somebody donated and said they had their fucking shit duped, and I said hell yeah. I said that's awesome. I said bro, that's fucking like fuck it, that's awesome. They ended up tweeting out like, oh, the worlds are crashing, and I said sorry and shit. Like, World 2 is built differently. I don't know. I actually did try to crash World 2 as like a joke because I was like, what happens if we crash World 2? So we went to the duel arena and we did a drop party at the duel arena trying to see if it would crash. It was not malicious. I wasn't being like, let's fucking crash it to like do something bad with it.
What are you eating right now, man?
Oh, can you hear it?
God.
I'm eating Cheetos as you're fighting with your mic.
Man, I paid $25 for this boom stand, man, from Amazon. It should work properly.
I mean, if I didn't drop a large amount of money, the world wasn't going to go down. It's only when I dropped a large amount of money, which had 2,000 people clicking on a singular square. That's when the world crashed. When people would perform a lot of actions in a short amount of time in a small space. Yeah.
And like, was your account locked after crashing worlds at all?
Yeah, it was. It actually was. If your account was in one of the worlds that crashed, you couldn't log in for like 6 hours because I remember. Yeah, I don't know. My account actually wasn't locked because I would log out, I'm pretty sure, before the world would fully crash. Because the lag, it lagged for a while before the world would crash, and I would get like annoyed and I'd switch to another world. But if the world crashed and you were still on there, your account would just never log out. It would just stay logged in until the 6 hour timer, and then, you know what I'm saying? So people had their accounts locked on these crashed worlds for like hours, dude. I've had about 6 shots in less than an hour.
And 40 shots in less than...
No, 6 shots in less than an hour. I mean, I don't know. What do you want from me? You want me to get naked on your fucking video?
I want you to die live on my video.
You want me to fucking die in your video? Like,
Ice Poseidon died on my video. Like, Ice Poseidon died talking about RuneScape glitches.
You're gonna, as I'm like gargling to my death, you're gonna say, so tell me about that one glitch you did 10 years ago.
Hey you, don't go anywhere yet. If you liked this video, you're in luck. I have a whole nother extension of this video between the conversation of me and Ice. This extended cut has nothing actually to do with RuneScape, so that is why I'll be linking it on my real life channel in the description below. As well, I'll have a short comedy skit out on that channel before the next week is over, so I recommend you go subscribe to that channel, check it out. And lastly, if you enjoyed the content like today's video, it takes me a hell of a lot of time to produce, so the best way to once again support me is to hit that subscribe button on the bottom right there. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you again in less than 2 weeks.